All right, so our topic for this first video will be hearing for the first time about the use of a wheelchair. Mainly, we're going to discuss power wheelchair, but also can be applied to manual wheelchairs. So let's say you have a physical condition or you've had a traumatic event in which the doctors walk in and they just inform you that you will have to start using a manual or power wheelchair and that you need to start getting into that process. So that can cause a lot of emotions. That can take you aback if it wasn't expected. So you have to take your time. Don't rush it. You could have a lot of normal emotions, such as confusion, upsetness. You could be angry. A lot of times it's anger or depression. You become depressed. You feel like you're going to be trapped or be less of a person because you're in a chair. All kinds of thoughts will start crossing your mind. How do I do this? How do I do that? What are people going to think of me? How am I going to complete XYZ tasks now that I'm going to be in a wheelchair? And you might be thinking that your life will stop or your life will diminish. So there's a lot of thoughts and emotions that will hit you. So it'll be really important for you to kind of slow down and take your time to reflect about it and to talk it over with a doctor, with a nurse, with a counselor. So this is not an easy process, especially when you're hearing it for the first time. Might be a little bit easier, but I don't think so when you've had a traumatic event. Let's say you've been in a car accident, or you had a stroke, or you fell, had a traumatic fall, any of those, or an incident in a factory or at a job, or just falling on the ice. So with that, it might be a little different, but still emotions and thoughts will follow. And you might be introduced to a wheelchair sooner rather than later. But still, you should give yourself and allow yourself time to think and to process what you're feeling about the whole situation, your new condition, your new situation, and your new friend, the wheelchair. So I want to invite you to really take a time out and know that your emotions are normal. Don't deny them. And your thoughts are fine and they're normal. So don't think you're going crazy here because you're not. It's a big change in your life. So allow it to happen. Just let the process go forward so that you can work it through. If you need to talk to somebody, ask for a referral or for a nurse to come in or somebody to come and see you or call you to process the information and ask any questions that you might have. So we'll leave it at that because this is a lot in this video. If you are new to this concept of I will need to start using a wheelchair, or I was just brought a wheelchair today, or my therapist just said that the probability of having to start to use a wheelchair is very high, and that we need to talk about it a little bit more later, might have happened to you. So let's put out this video and for you to set as your homework to think about it, write down questions, to find someone to discuss this and talk it over. Okay? So know that your emotions and your thoughts are all normal. This is not easy. So we'll leave it at that, and then we'll tackle some things in video number 2. Take care.